Hey, you're watching TechCrunch TV and welcome to a new episode of Cribs. The company that we're visiting today is TellApart. They're a customer data technology company, and the last I reported on them, they were making $100 million in revenue run rate. So I'm expecting that it's going to be pretty nice in here, so let's just check it out. It says, welcome to TellApart, please ring the bell for assistance. Hey! Josh.
Good to see you again, Colleen.
Josh McFarland, CEO of TellApart.
Welcome to our global world headquarters.
This is an interesting spot of town because it seems like there are a lot of auto shops around here, not as many tech companies.
Yeah, in fact, this actually used to be an old auto body shop, and we did the hard work of rezoning and doing all the renovation that we'll show you here today. Everything that you see here is kind of curated, and it has something to do with the company in one way or another. So you're going to see a lot of gold probably throughout our office today. And this is a little tongue-in-cheek explanation of what we do, which really at the end of the day is data science. So we talk about finding the gold in transactional data out of the ore that exists in its entirety, right? Okay. So lots of gold here, lots of fun stuff.
So what if this is real gold? This is real gold? Is this real gold? No.
So, you know, if I told you, we would probably have a security issue. So let me just say for the camera, none of this is real gold.
Okay.
This is also fun, just really shortly. This is called a Nixie tube counter, and this is in real time displaying the actual ad views that we're serving out live in the world, December to date.
Is this a real tree?
Yeah, so you're catching us in the holiday season, of course. So we get a real tree every year, and thankfully the height of our ceilings affords us a tall one.
Yeah.
You also see we've got stockings for everybody with all of our employees' nicknames on them.
Which one is yours?
I am MC Farland.
Oh, okay.
I'm in the middle. We did a hip hop theme party this year, so you're going to see a few remnants of this as well. So my hip hop name is MC Farland.
Ooh.
So you're probably wondering what an old shipping container is doing in the middle of a startup office.
Yeah.
I actually personally did all the original design and architecture for this space, all of the renovation. And it had one fatal flaw, which is that I forgot to put any closets in. So we didn't have any place for, you know, like our mop bucket and the t-shirts and stuff like that. So we had this wacky idea, which is, hey, why don't we just call up the Port of Oakland and see if we can buy a container, right? And it turns out that they're really cheap and it's really easy to get them here because we got these big garage doors, right?
Yeah.
So we dropped in this container, and then we had this famous graffiti artist in San Francisco named Apex come down and tag the side of it big data, right? Very tongue-in-cheek.
So it didn't originally have big data in it.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Surprisingly, from the shipping industry. And then one of our engineers, just for the holidays, put up this light installation, which is super cool. So these are the same lights used on the Bay Bridge, if you've seen that.
Right, of course.
And he actually built this for Burning Man, and it can map to any 3D structure. And then he uses an Xbox Kinect to model movement, so you can actually control the lights when it's going. This is our game room. This is game in all meanings of the word. We have the Xbox and the PS3 down here, and then we've got actually some game on the walls. So I grew up in Wyoming, so I don't take offense to this stuff. We got our little honey badger down here. I know not all of our viewers will be as excited about this as I am, but I just want everybody to know this is procured off of eBay. We did not shoot these animals ourselves.
Okay. I can't believe this.
Is that awesome?
Sort of.
You can touch it.
I don't know.
It's nice.
I feel like it's gonna blink or something.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, so the staircase is a replica of a staircase that I saw up in a hotel in Healdsburg called the Hotel Healdsburg.
It's kind of crazy how you did the whole space yourself. You designed it all in addition to being the CEO of this company that's growing pretty quickly. Like
right.
How did you find the time to do that?
Right, and you're probably wondering why I was spending the time doing that instead of growing the company. So design's always been a hobby of mine. I've been an amateur sort of architect and have done renovations on my own house, and it just became one of those, you know, midnight to 3 a.m. kind of projects. After the real day was over, then we would kick into designing this, and it was just fun. It was a labor of love. Cool. So come on this way and I'll show you. This is our Mad Men room.
Okay.
So given that we are involved in advertising, right? It seemed only fitting to have a 50s era room. These are the actual floor plans from Mad Men, the show. So you can see here's Roger Sterling's office, here's Don Draper, right? So we've got multi-levels of the building. This is a 1950s walnut dry bar.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Here's my favorite part. Right there. That's High West whiskey. It's done by a friend of mine in Park City. It's gotten a lot of love in America. This is my desk. This is the whiskey advent calendar, right? So my favorite employee of the day gets the whiskey of the day.
So it's like a little bottle of whiskey or something rather than a chocolate?
Yeah, in fact, what day is today?
16th.
16th. I think
You're
you need
behind.
to be. Yeah, I am behind.
You missed the whole weekend.
Don't worry, we're gonna catch up. All right, I am officially giving you month number 16, or day number 16 of the month.
Okay.
All right, hold your hand out.
Ooh.
Oh, fantastic. What'd you get? This is the surprise.
Balvenie 14-year-old Caribbean cask.
Fantastic.
You guys don't mess around. It's nice. And do you just have a thing for ampersands, or?
I do. I have a bunch, and you'll find more in my house.
Really?
But I remember reading this post by Seth Godin a long time ago, and he talks about the genius of the and the tyranny of the or. And a lot of times we get in these situations where we say it's this or that, but you have to force yourself to say, like, what if it could be this and that, and how do I actually make that come true, right? How can I like help grow this this amazing startup and design a brand new office space? Right?
Yeah.
So the genius of the and.
Oh, I like that. I like the theory behind that.
This is our kitchen. A lot of people wonder why the roof slants down here and why we end up with such low ceilings here in the kitchen area. So all of our parking is on the top of the roof.
Oh.
So this is the ramp to get up to the parking area.
Really?
Yeah, we don't use the parking all that much because most people take Caltrain.
Yeah.
Right, we're kind of evenly split between the city and the South Bay, which makes Burlingame a really great place to be. And one of the reasons that our office is so attractive for Caltrain riders, straight down that this little hallway here is Caltrain. We're about 50 yards away from the Burlingame stop.
Yeah, you can just see where the rails are, basically.
Yeah, exactly. This is our all hands area. So as I was saying, we host a bi-weekly meeting called NSYNC. I happen to be a big boy band fan myself.
Really?
JT, nothing but love. JT. And so we sort of tongue-in-cheek called this meeting NSYNC because it's a way for us, of course, as a company to stay in sync. And then this is the old car bay, right? So where the cars would roll in and out for the engine shop, and we turned it into a little patio.
Cozy.
There's just one more thing, which is every time we have a major milestone at the company, we have a little ritual that we do. So I consider being on TechCrunch Cribs one of those major milestones. So I'm going to have you saber a bottle of champagne.
Saber a bottle of champagne.
How's that sound?
I've never done it before, but I guess I could try.
Oh, you're gonna love this.
Have you done this? You've done this?
We have the official TellApart champagne saber here, made by a French cutlery company called Lyon.
Okay.
And then what you do is you find the seam of the bottle. So see how a bottle is actually two halves that have been melded together?
Okay.
All right. So it's the weight of the blade that is going to carry the neck off.
Okay, all right.
Let's see it. That was fantastic. That was really good.
Thanks for having us here.
Awesome. Thanks for being here.